Good day, fellas. This is your daily dose of skill, and oh boy, I have a treat today. We are going to see three perfect battles with a Chi-REEEE, the tank which majority of the people probably hates, the tank which is looking like a fat cow in a way, right? Because look how this vehicle is looking like as a tier 7 medium tank, holy bananas from banana land. But hey, it's not that horrible, okay? I must admit I had quite some fun playing with this vehicle, and all in all we managed to finish up to 100% grind with 76 battles with 1.7 thousand average damage and 800 assisting damage, which is great. And oh boy, we had great experience with this tank, right? Even though average performance is not looking, 1.7 thousand damage is not that great compared to T20 2.2 thousand hit points average, which we managed to do before hit points changes on the lower tiers. But still, I had those moments with this vehicle, and you know what? It's time to say goodbye for a Chi-REEEE. Let's sell it. Let's say goodbye, my old friend, and let's get rid of this thing. Okay, 7 3 9 2 50. Bye bye, Chi-REEEE. It's nice to see you. And now, fellas, let's get into the action immediately and let's see those three battles. And I hope you are going to enjoy, because I think we did everything properly right here with a Chi-REEEE. Okay, so let's go. And we are back, fellas. The first battle with a Chi-REEEE, which I want to share with you. In this game, we managed to get the maximum damage game of all time for us with a Chi-REEEE, at least on the root server when we was marking it, right? So how we are opening everything in this battle? We are spawned over there in the counter attack in the Karelian, right? Or assault, or however you are calling this. And I really want to counter enemy light tank for obvious reasons, because if there is a bugger which is playing around this area, this can be extremely dangerous and extremely annoying, right? So first of all, I am taking the safe bush over there. We spotted T-3485, which is crossing like this, and oh boy, we noticed it. There is a light tank which is crossing like crazy pigeon. So what do we need to do? We are loading high explosive ammunition for the Type 64, because he doesn't have armor whatsoever, and we can definitely penetrate him without bigger problems whatsoever. So we are making a pressure in front. We are checking out, do they have anyone over there, and by the looks of it, they don't. So let's go with the high explosives, trying to find a good angle, and 1 for the team, 2 for the team, 3 for the team. As you can see, those 2 shots penetrated this bastard, but one shot pretty much bounced, or we did not manage to get penetration. This is completely fine, all good. Now, this guy is sitting in the shithole. Not even he is open for us, he's open for our people over there and for our people over there. So he is in the massive crossfire, and there is no way for him to run, so he is doomed. And now the second step, what do we want to do now? We want to cross. Our mission is to go like this. If we will be able to do that, it's going to be an epic and very good battle which we are looking for, right? So pay attention how am I going through the middle of the field over there, right? I am using the bushes as my protection over there, right? Look how am I following the bush line, so there is going to be less chance I'm going to get spotted. And as you can see, I am getting spotted in the end, but it doesn't really matter, right? I wonder who spotted us, and the answer is drums. Hummel? Nah, not a chance. Narshorn did, since he was very close over there, right? That's completely understandable. So this position overall is extremely powerful in counter-attack, right? Because usually enemies, where enemies are playing, usually enemies, boys and girls, is playing around this area, and somewhere over there, right? So in this pocket you are feeling good, and usually you are art safe right there. So that's extremely good thing. Anyways, the start, first 3 minutes we managed to get solid 700 damage, although it might not look so good yet, but wait a second. We are trying to go back right here because T-3485 managed to spot us, and let's hope Arta won't shit on us. Anyways, IKEA is getting spotted, and this is the beauty of the Chi-REEEE. 3 shots, 400 damage. And now look, time between the shots is 1 second, right? So in 2 seconds you have a burst of 400 damage. As a bloody Ruski heavy tank, this is insane. And what you are witnessing right here, you are witnessing farm. Pay attention what kind of ammunition we are shooting, and we are not shooting gold over there. We are going with a standard ammunition and we are just simply punishing everyone over there, right? As you can see, AMX was getting spotted, and obviously I am trying to go with the blind shots right here, and plus on top of that the load time for this vehicle, reload time of the clip, it's very good. I mean, it's 9 seconds, 10 seconds, something like this. So look, the guy is getting spotted and he is getting eliminated from the game immediately, just like this. And you can say whatever you want, fellas, but Chi-REEEE have some beauty. Now side of Oi. Look at this, fellas. 400 damage in pretty much 2.5 seconds, because I was holding a bit longer right here. And he thinks he can escape. No, buddy. Not today. Fire, another 100 damage in the side, and this is amazing. We are already on 2,500 damage right there. Well, to be exact, 2,400, but it doesn't really matter, right? So look at this. This is golden. This is beautiful. And this is the main reason why Chi-REEEE, in my eyes, in my opinion, can be a very nice tank to play with. And I don't really think this tank is horrible piece of kaku, right? This is my honest opinion about it. Anyways, there is still a lot of things to do for us. Enemy Arta, as you can see, is charging like crazy goat, and he is getting effed like a goat. No offense, goats. Everything is fine, baboons love you, and you know it. Anyways, look, 2,700 damage, 500 assisting damage, that's great. And now we are thinking how to craft more use, because battle is not victory yet. The score is 9-9, and that's very equal score, right? And as you can see, Oi is getting spotted, and this time I have gold ammunition. So I'm thinking, can I punish this mother trucker over there? Can we kill him? No, we can't. But hey, look at the bright side, he's down to one-shottable now. And and as you can see, we are getting rushed by the AMX. So what we are doing, we are clipping him out. He managed to miss the very first shot, and now you are going to see the most awkward cow fight ever. Why so? Because AMX is huge, I am huge, both of us are dancing like little pigeons. I'm trying to clip him and I'm begging for a high roll. I did not high roll it. I'm down to one-shottable. I'm trying to dance with him to the left, to the right, and he missed. And he missed. Unfortunate. AMX, unfortunate. What can I say? Anyways, we are on 3,600 damage right there, 800 assisting damage. Quick hint, we have one blind shot already, so count it as 3,800 right there. And there is a couple of guys left. There is T43, which made a mistake, and I noticed him. Don't worry, fellas, I noticed him. And we are immediately aiming for this mother trucker over there. First shot is a miss, which is unfortunate, and the 2 shots hit. So we are already on 4,000 damage right there. Oi is only one survival of this battle, and he is on 40 something hit points, right? And in fact, he is dead. Here you go. This is the best damage battle which we managed to get with a Chi-REEEE. I think we did everything ideally right here, and there is literally no bad things what I can say about this battle. We countered enemy light tank in the first moment of the battle, which was very important and very good in my opinion. After that, we crossed through the middle and we literally farmed everyone to the left, to the right, and the dance with another AMX was just gorgeous. That shot when he derped it was amazing. So this is the first battle, 2 more to come, and after that, as usual, we are going to check out the overall score with this vehicle, with all of all those 3 battles. So stay tuned for that, and once again, Chi-REEEE is not that bad. Who could ever thought, right? So let's go to the other battle, shall we? And we are back, fellas. We are on the highway. We have quite nice matchmaking over there. Tier 7s against the tier 6s. So we are top tier. And I have an interesting strategy right here, which I'm using quite often. And I don't really know how many of you are aware of this bush over there. But I really want to share that with you. And hopefully you will get some use for yourself. The thing is, Chi-REEEE as a tank, it is relatively slow for a medium tank, and it is huge as a barn, right? This is a very, very, very bad thing about the Chi-REEEE. But even though this tank is kind of fat, it's kind of slow, it has some beauty, and all beauties in the gun. That's completely understandable. But as you can see, at first I am not going into the bush where VK is going, and this is the bush which I am talking about. It is amazing, it's beautiful, and you can get so much use of there. It is insane if you are doing everything properly. You can even shoot enemies without getting spotted yourself. But for now we are picking the safer option over there. We have the higher ground over there, and all we need to do, we need to punish guys which is crossing like this. As you can see, there is Type 64, there is VK, and there is T-3485M, right? And those guys are pretty much providing the spots for us, right? They are providing the spots for us. That's what we want, and that's what we are dreaming about, right? As you can see, now I am thinking about this bush over there, because this is quite powerful position, but it's already taken by VK. Let it be. So probably I was thinking, I don't want to see two tanks in one bush, and I think I am risking for the biscuit right there, as you can see. So I was thinking about now when I'm looking back into this replay, I played so aggressively over there. It is insane how aggressively we have played, because pay attention where we are currently, and we are in the middle of the shithole over there, and I'm still crossing like crazy goat. I am charging like a crazy goat, like the Hummel of the last battle. But as you can see, we managed to find ourselves a nice bush, which is very, very good idea, and we are going to keep this Cromwell lit, and we will try to get some assisting damage from the Mr. Cromwell, obviously. But one thing which is very, very worth noticing, fellas, if I'm going to get spotted around this area, those guys are going to turn around and they are going to bang me without even asking my name. But luckily there is a bright side of all this, and Cromwell, by the looks of it, he doesn't have the greatest view range, so we are simply banging him without even asking his name, right? That's exactly what is happening in our head. But still, we need to be aware of that. There is four guns over there, and any stupidity from my side is going to lead me to get effed. And you might think, skill, 3 minutes of the battle and your score only 1000 combined. Are you sure it's going to be a great game? And believe me, it will. Patience is the key in the game, believe me. When you are having the key position, it is so damn important to wait a bit, to relax, to simply chill and figure out when enemies are making mistake, and whenever they are making mistake, we need to punish them. As you can see, fellas, out of the 4 guns which enemies had before, they have 3 one-shots. E25 is down to one-shottable, and I'm thinking, do I want to eliminate him from the game? And yes, please. We are hitting him right upon his butt, and he is dead. Good, great, very, very nice. Now pay attention to the maxi map. What our Type 64 is doing, he is obviously going for enemy artas because he have a thirst for blood. He wants to eliminate the Jeffs from the game, right? That's understandable. What we want to do, we want to make a hardcore pressure like this. There is another art, and there is a Tiger 131. Plus, if it's not enough, we can see the asses of the people over there, right? So all we need to do, we need to be smart. We don't want to make some kind of idiotic decision, for example, to show our side for cover 2, because when cover 2 would, if cover 2 would see the side of the Chi-REEEE, I can tell you that he would be grateful for that, and he would punish us for 1000. So we need to be a bit smarter, don't you think so? Anyways, Tiger, 700 hit points left, and he is only one target which is ahead of us. So what do we need to do? We need to bang him. He is charging on towards that Type 64, and let's be clear right there, he doesn't have any chance. He is poor. His poor soul in the middle of the field, which is getting banged by the 2 tanks. He cannot do anything about that. Although that wasn't too bad of a gameplay, it was simply unfortunate fate. He got banged by the 2 guys. 1 against 1, probably he would be able to deal with a Type 64. Anyways, what we are doing right here, we are trying to see what enemies are going to do. If they are going for a base defense, which they are, we are going to bang them. Now, this Type 64 64 is behaving not super nicely, to be fair with you, and he is blocking our shots, but in the same time that was instant karma. By saying instant karma, I mean that Su with the derp gun, he managed to eliminate this guy without even asking his name, so that's great. We have 2000 damage, 100 assisting damage, and there is plenty of enemies which is going back for a base def. So from now on, this is going to be interesting stuff. Remember my words, fellas. So as you can see, Su is making pressure, and by the way, speaking about the Su, if I'm not mistaken, he have a derp gun because he one-shotted the Type 64. So one shitty ass decision from my side, and this Su can eliminate 1000 hit points from our score like nothing. So we need to be cautious, we need to be smart over there. Also remember, we have 2 Artas left, 2 Jeffs which can support us. Meanwhile, the Su is making a bit of pressure over there. I'm trying to punish him, and I went for a 2-1 for a 2 shots instead of going for a 3 because I simply did not want it to take the risk. Risk was way too great and it wasn't worth it. Plus 5 enemies left, right? So the score is equal, and majority of them more likely is coming back for a base defense. So this is very important thing. Meanwhile, the IS-2S is making a hardcore pressure over there, and I left this one shot for this Su over there. I am eliminating him, and now score is 11-10. Meanwhile, most important thing is this IS-2 is going super aggressively for us, right? So we need to be very cautious about that. Obviously, Tiger P is working like a long-range sniper schnitzel, but he have a German gun, so he can hit us. As you can see, fellas, enemy IS-2 is saying no skill, let's have a conversation. I am still shooting the standard ammunition, as you can see yourself, but the next clip is going to be gold. I already prepared for that, right? Our clickers, our Jeffs are trying to deal with IS-2S, but they cannot do that. Although, as you can see, this IS-2S, he have an idea of flanking, and oh boy, if you are going to commit for this, buddy, you are going to regret your life choices. Now look, I wasted all my magazine, all my clip, and this IS-2S is thinking he can eliminate me from the game. Believe me, fellas, it's not even close for being the case, because Chi-REEEE have an extremely good reload, and I really doubt this guy is going to be able to shoot us once again. That's a huge fat bonus from the Chi-REEEE side. We are already on the 3000 damage and the 300 assisting damage plus some blind assist, and we managed to spot the Tiger in the middle of the field. So Tiger P, buddy, that wasn't the smartest choice from your side. So look, there is cover 3 and there is cover 2 left. The score is 13-10, and we are standing quite well against the enemy forces which is coming back for a base def. And speaking about the enemy forces which is going for a base def, there is one. Cover 3, he just missed, but I decided to go for a reload too. Why so? Because I really want to have a gold ammunition for a cover 3. It's just how it goes. Frontally, it's not so easy to deal with against the cover 3 with 155. Although with the 190, now we are talking. Fellas, now we are talking. Another 450 damage in the face for the cover 3, and our Arta more likely is going to finish cover 3 off without bigger problems. I missed one shot, our Arta missed 2. It's okay, I'm trying to craft a different angle. Maybe we can pick our top gun. Can we? Skill, don't be a pussy, just go for it. But as you can see, this is, as wrong as it sounds, this is still not victory. So I don't really want to take unnecessary risks right there. I know it sounds quite weird, but sometimes I would rather play safe than to be sorry afterwards, right? Because it imagine that we are getting down to one-shottable from this guy, then cover 2 can fart on us and we will die, and cover 2 can penetrate Stunneremel without bigger problems whatsoever, and he can kill Artas and so on. Anyways, can we? No. The last shot missed, and probably that's how we lost our opportunity to get the top gun, but that's okay. Look, this score, we have some blind assisting damage. and we have solid 3.9 thousand damage and roughly 1000 assisting damage right there, which was a great score. I think looking back into this battle, I played quite aggressively in the start when I was rushing through the middle, but in the end of the day that was worth it. And you know, it doesn't matter what kind of road you are picking, the most important thing is the end game score, right? At least that's how I'm treating the game, and that's how I'm looking into the game. And here you go, second battle in my opinion without too many mistakes, although probably I could pick up the Top Gun right there, but you know, I don't really care about the medals unless the medal is Brother in Arms. Anyways, fellas, let's go into the third battle and let's finishing everything off with a blast. By saying blast, I mean, how about some tier 9 action with a Chi-REEEE? What do you think about that? Let's do it. And we are back, fellas. We have the tier 9 matchmaking in the Mahernheim line, or however to spell this map properly, and let's see what we can do about this. What do you think, fellas? All in all, matchmaking is quite disgusting for us, but it's okay. You will see how important is to be patient in the bottom tier games, because this game is going to be made with shit ton of patience, okay? I just sleep it for a very first couple of seconds of the start, probably because I was reading the chat meanwhile, which is completely fine. And I'm thinking about opening my score in this battle by taking the standard sniper schnitzel position. All I want to do one clip to the poor soul, which is going to get spotted somewhere. That's what we need, okay? This is only one thing which I am thinking about, right? I don't want to stay next to the standard B, I don't want to go where Vazais, I just want to take the casual position over there. And look at the timing. This poor soul is getting spotted immediately when I am arriving at position. And speaking about the poor soul, he just broke the record of dying in the first minute. Congratulations. Anyways, mistakes is happening. I'm not exception, and I believe you are not exception too. Everyone is having those games when the things is not looking too great. Anyways, I got my very first clip, and I am thinking, what the flying F do I want to do now, right? Maybe I could be like a semi-spotter Chi-REEEE? Maybe that's what I could do. And I decided to take a huge risk right here. As being bottom tier shitter, I thought my life doesn't matter too much, so I can go a bit more aggressively over there, right? I know it sounds weird. Be passive, be conservative, play smart, and go in front because my life doesn't matter. No, fellas. All decisions which I am making in the game, right? It is risked for the biscuit decisions in a way, right? I want to get as much use as I can, and sometimes my decision to make a pressure in front, right, even though if it's risky, it's in a way calculated risk, at least usually. Speaking about the risk and speaking about the bushwankers over there, fellas, I believe you can see clearly there is E50 over there, and what that means, when there is a bloody FR over there, right, we simply cannot do anything against him. Although I'm getting this assisting damage from the T20, but I am thinking about the C50M, and he's 2 tiers a higher tank, so I cannot F with him. I will die, okay? It's simply not worth it. So what I am doing, I'm trying to figure out how I could play this battle smart without bigger risks, and how I can do everything properly without simply dying as a donkey, right? By the way, recently, fellas, we are having a lot of donkey spam in the Twitch chat. I don't even know why, fellas. Am I looking like a donkey? How dare you, mother trackers? Anyways, what is my plan now? I want to take this bush over there. Why so? There is a reason for that. I want, since I cannot play over there, and as you can see, our team is going through the bloody middle of the field. Conqueror is with full hit points literally in the middle, but E50, he is going to farm them all. He's going to have such a great performance, it's crazy. So what do I want to do? I want to be like a spotter, like annoying bastard, annoying cow which is sitting in the bush, and you know he is somewhere over there, but all you can hear is moo. That means I'm spotting them, right? So look, T69 is getting spotted, and I have a feeling he's going to be dead. Unlucky. Not much what he can do about this. He made a mistake and he paid the price for his stupidity. It was way over-aggressive from his side, right? Anyways, as you can see, enemy E50 is having a great battle right there and probably his MVP. You see how this Conqueror is getting eliminated 300, 400 hit points, shot by shot, shot after shot. Guess who is farming him? There is E50M, which is having ideally position. But what we want to do meanwhile, we want to try to get as much use as we can, because we know we are not getting out spotted in this position because there is no one who could spot us, right? So that's important. Also, we are already thinking about the heavy line. Pay attention what is happening right there. You see enemy Conqueror, which is about to go in front and kill this poor IS-2, and there is other people which can try to make a hardcore pressure via the heavy line. So we are already considering going back for a base def, right? And as you can see, I'm looking at the Conqueror hit points, but in the same time, I am kind of waiting until he's going to make one or another decision, until he will actually commit going in front, right? And as you can see by the camera, I am obviously pointing my camera towards Conqueror to figure out what the flying F this guy is doing, and in the same time I am always watching the maxi map, fellas, especially if you are more experienced. I'm speaking about the age, right? If you have more experience, and if your map awareness is not the greatest, remember you can always make map bigger. For example, speaking about this map, I wouldn't see shit, okay? I have a vision problem with the right eye a bit, right? It's speaking about this problem, fellas, I have this from my youth, right? When I was young, my vision with this eye is kind of effed up, but this one can see very, very good, and it's compensating for everything. So pretty much to see the things easier and better for myself, this is the main reason why I have max map. Obviously, another thing is I can explain the things by holding the control button and by moving with the mouse to the left, to the right. For example, now, remember when I said I saw the Conqueror over there? I saw him, and I know exactly what he is doing. He eliminated this side, and now he's going to go up, because probably he's thinking this battle is already victory, and he is simply making pressure. And we are going to show you art of the patience. We will show you art of the patience, fellas. Prepare for this. You will be, I believe you are going to be surprised with our decision. So, Conqueror is getting spotted over there. He spotted our Arta, and he's eliminating our Arta from the game because that pigeon was playing with a map like this, and his map awareness is awful. Not much what he can do about that. Better luck next time. Now, pay attention over there. I am trying to keep this Conqueror spotted. This is my goal. I want to keep this Conqueror spotted. So look, this guy is chilling in the back over there, and now you might think, Skill, shoot him, bastard, Skill, shoot him. No, not yet. Be patient, wait for it. Now this Conqueror, he thinks he is unspotted, and he's getting overconfident over there. What overconfident mean, fellas? That means he is going to get destroyed for his stupidity over there. So, as you can see, he's getting closer, that's completely fine. Our T-54 came back for a base dev, that's good. And now we are still waiting, wait, now. And now when he showed the side of him, we move it back like 10-20 meters from the bush over there, and we are simply blasting him without getting spotted whatsoever. Yes, we are shooting gold. What do you expect? I'm tier 7 shitter against the powerful tier 9 tanks. What do you want me to do? And in the end of the day, that worked just fine, right? The Conqueror just got claimed by the Chi-REEEE. Look into this damage. I mean, it's crazy how much, what kind of price he paid for his stupidity in a way, right? This is not victory yet, fellas. 8-9 score. So what am I thinking? I need to get more involved, because otherwise it's going to be bad. So what am I going to do? I am thinking either about taking this position over there, or either about flanking the C-50, and I want to say, so, remember me, bitch. Remember, You hit me before. So this is what is happening in my head now. And I decided to make a pressure immediately. So look at this. Udes is getting spotted in the middle of the field, and this is a good thing for us because we are going to spot him, and obviously we are going to clip him ourselves. We have shit ton of the support over there, to be fair with you, so it's matter of the time when Mr. Udes is going to die, and he's dead already. Now I'm loading the gold ammunition once again. Why so? You see this E50, he is a big trouble for our team. So what I want to do, I want to go on his side and I want to knock into his back doors. We are punishing him for his stupidity, and E50 managed to hit us and even high roll us. But it doesn't really matter because this battle is already super duper hyper turbo good. We are down to 100 hit points, but once again, we are feeling completely fine. Can we eliminate the E50 from the game? No, we can't because Udes killed him. But once again, it doesn't matter. Look into the score. We are already on 3000 damage and 1,800 assisting damage, and there is a bloody Sioux which is going through the middle of the field. I'm once again loading gold because it's necessary for us in this kind of situation. And look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful clip. Udes killed him, and fellas, I don't know how about you, but this battle is perfect. But you know what? Something is missing, fellas. Something is missing. I wonder what. Oh, now this battle is perfect. Obviously, Art eliminated us in the end of the battle. Anyways, doesn't really matter. This is a very, very good score. With a Chi-REEEE in the tier 9 battles, what we actually did over there. We played passively at first, then we went a bit aggressively in front, but then when we noticed that our position is not very, very good, what we did, we decided to go back for a base defense, and we was behaving like a bit of the spotters in a way, right? I don't know if it's not perfection, then fellas, what is perfection? For real, what is perfection then? Once again, fellas, I think we did everything properly right there, and Chi-REEEE is like a bit of the hidden gem in my opinion. If you know what you are doing, if you know how to use the gun with that vehicle, and how to play with in a way huge tank which don't have any armor whatsoever, you might enjoy it, and I would highly recommend you to give it a go, give it a try. Go into the battle with a Chi-REEEE if it's chilling in the garage, and maybe you are going to have a great experience with that tank. Remember, punish people for their stupidity and try not to take the shot in return. But in the same time, if you are top tier, you are playing against the tier 5s, you need to be a bit more aggressive and you need to make a tiny touch more pressure. Anyways, let's see the scores out of 3 battles, which was probably the best battles overall with a Chi-REEEE, right? Because I think we did everything properly right there, and I think everything went very, very well. So, looking into the scores, the first battle, which was the top damage battle, 4,100 damage. This is huge score, and it's great score for a tier 10, to be fair with you. So to get this with a Chi-REEEE, no wonder why we are getting 1,600 base experience right here. Speaking about the profits, we got 68,000 profits, which is completely fine, although we completed mission. So all in all, it would bring us only 18 or 19,000 profits. Oh well. The second battle, Highway. In the Highway, we managed to get 3,900 damage and 1,000 assisting damage. Very, very close to beat the top damage score, but that wasn't the case, although we got 5 kills, and we have 1.5 base experience, and we are making 32,000 credits, although once again we completed mission, so 12,000 credits without mission whatsoever. And looking next, there was Mahern line, 3,500 damage, 1,600 assisting damage, and 1.4 base experience, which in my opinion was a great game, although we lost some credits over there because we were spamming gold. But in the same time, we needed that against the Conqueror, against the E50, against the where the flying F is the Sioux, against the Sioux 100. We simply needed that. So yeah, all in all, fellas, this is Chi-REEEE in action, and you tell me, did we make this vehicle work or not? And by the way, if you are wondering, am I making all the tanks work? My lovely friends, believe me, not. With the same Chi-REEEE, believe me, there was a battles when I barely did 2 clips of damage, or where I did barely 1000, so you know. And all those games which you are seeing over there, right, that means I left earlier, I did not wait for a battle to finish. Right? So those battles more likely is also not very, very good. Anyways, that was your daily dose of skill, fellas. I hope you was very, very well entertained, and I hope Chi-REEEE is going to see the daylight from your garage once again. Thank you so much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and see you around. Peace.